it's a doable one. It feels like, doesn't it?
And his stock's not as high as it was.
When you talk about supposedly got financial problems, then you think he'd be one of the doable. But I'd keep Hoyland though. I'd keep him with him. Look, he's 20. I know he's not been great. I can see all your faces.
My head's gone with him.
He's a 22-year-old kid, being asked to play centre forward for Manchester United on his own for the last 2 years.
I just feel like it might have gone too far now.
Pardon?
I feel like it. I kind of agree with you because I think he will move on and do well. But I feel like it's gone so far with him where you can see his decision making's being affected. You can see he's being weighed down by the shirt.
He's had to play every week. He's the only one there. He's a 22-year-old kid. Man United should have at least three, with the way they play now, at least three top centre forwards. And I'd bring him into that. If you had Osimhen, even get Osimhen and Gyökeres, whatever he's called.
You know Osimhen, right?
We ain't gonna have to.
You know what? He's struggled like mad of late.
I will say no. But now watching him last season and watching him this season, I'll say definitely. He will come into the Premier League and he will slot right in. He will get you goals. He will run behind defenders. He will stretch the team. And I think that's what probably when you look at a lot of the teams now in the Premier League, that's what they're looking for. Yeah. A striker who can run, who wants to run behind the defenders, because then he helps your team, doesn't he? Because it stretches the defenders, the team, the game becomes open and then you can create chances. And I think that's what Victor will definitely give you. I hope he comes to Chelsea. But I think looking back at from the noise that I hear, he's a big United. I think probably.
I'm making it clear my allegiance.
United. All right, y'all. What's up, people, man? First of all, big up to Paul Scholes and John Mikel, the world legends, and the fans as well, for letting me use this clip and everything. Well, this is my input on Victor Osimhen's situation. Man, honestly, I don't understand why top teams are not rushing for Victor Osimhen's signature, honestly. First of all, I'm going to start with his team, Napoli, because don't forget he's currently on loan from Napoli to Galatasaray. Why is Napoli not taking big chance on this guy? You feel me? Especially when they've just won Serie A. They should be bringing this guy back to the league, playing alongside Kevin De Bruyne and many more players. So I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of what Napoli is doing out there. Don't forget there's already a little bit of situation between these two player and club. Remember that internet problem where the the admin of Napoli was posting nonsense about Victor Osimhen. So I'm very disappointed why Napoli are not first candidate on bringing this guy back to Italy. So that's case closed. Now let's go to other European giants. There are many clubs that's looking for number 9. Like I'm telling you, this season it's a number 9 season where everybody's searching for target man. And Osimhen has proven himself for the last 2-3 seasons. You feel me? What is the problem? Is it because he's African? Is this why we're not investing so much in this guy? I don't even want to touch on that yet. But anyways, as Paul Scholes already mentioned, Manchester is a big club we're looking for number 9. Why can't they pick on this guy? And Chelsea as well, you feel me? But I'm just gonna look at a situation here. Maybe it's Osimhen's. Maybe he's the problem himself. You feel me? Maybe the guy's actually got attitude problem and stuff like that. Okay, let's put that aside now. Now he's on a big wage. He's on like almost 300k. You feel me? Look, I don't hate Osimhen at all. I love Osimhen. I follow him on Instagram. I even have a picture of him drawn. You feel me? Like I love Osimhen. Like look at this. Yeah, that's him there. Don't worry about all the script. That's all my notes. You feel me? Why is people not taking chance on this guy? Maybe he needs to now reduce his salary. I understand what him and his agent might be saying. They don't want to price cut or wage cut and all that kind of stuff. But honestly, yeah, if you really want to play in Europe and remain in Europe, I think this is your best chance to take that price cut, man. Like I'm hearing Galatasaray as well as putting in a bid recently, and in Saudi Arabia as well. I think there's a bid there as well. So I don't want this man to go to Saudi Arabia and go and play his football. He's still young. We already saw Bruno Fernandes turning that down. So why is teams not taking chances on Victor Osimhen? There's something going on. You feel me? And I want to understand what it is. Like what Obi Mikel said, that he would love to see him in the Premier League. I would love to see Victor Osimhen in the Premier League. I mean, the last time I've seen a Nigerian striker was what's it called? Was it Yakubu? Yeah, and don't forget we have so many of them that's playing in the Premier League. We have what's his name? Kanu in Wako. We have Yakubu. You feel me? Yeah, we have few Nigerian players that's played in the Premier League. So him coming here would just be brilliant. So I don't know. I'm urging top clubs in Europe, especially in the Premier League, please take a chance on Victor Osimhen. You know, I don't think he would go wrong at all. I don't know. He's just a goal scorer. Yes, I understand. You know, it's not that he's not that attractive when it comes to play, fancy football play. Don't get me wrong as well, yeah. Ever since that first nine has come into football, like no striker. I've been loving it myself, I'm not a big fan of the target mans no more. I like my strikers to get involved in the gameplay and participate. You feel what I'm trying to say? But let's be honest, if you really need a goalsman, yeah, if you need a bagsman, these are your kind of guys, like the Alan Shearers, you feel me, the Gary Linekers, this Drugbas, this type of players are just different breed, like they're the old school type of players, and they will always remain forever. We can't not deny that. So I don't know. Someone's gotta take a chance on Osimhen, and Osimhen, you too, man. I don't know. Sort something out, man. Man, what's going on with all this generation? I don't understand. You guys are trying to build generation wealth. You feel me, like for your children and all that. But boy, man, you guys take it easy, man. This money you guys are on is a lot. I'm not watching your pockets, you feel me? Because I don't do all that kind of stuff, but it's what I read, man. Like, come on, man. You know what? Furthermore, I want my money as well, man. Fuck it. Anyway, guys, I'm just joking, man. What do you guys think? Do you think Osimhen should lower his price tag, or his wages? We all want to see him in the Premier League, right? Drop your comments and share, man. Don't forget to subscribe and share. Bless.